Relax and take notes while I take totes. Relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Relax and take notes while I take totes.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this young lady, Jaguar Wright, man, she is the new Suge Knight of the industry. Man, she's going hard. I mean, she's going hard on some of your favorite celebrities. She went at Jay-Z. She went at Raphael Sadiq. Man, she even went at Brian McKnight. I was like, damn, Brian McKnight? Oh, man, even R. Kelly, Beyonce. But hey, don't listen to me. Let's listen to this young lady in her own words.
Biggie died, Tupac died. And then there was the fight between who was the top rapper now, Nas and Jay-Z, and then the next thing you know, Nas has a nervous breakdown and he's taken out of the game, and it's all Jay-Z.
It's all Jay-Z.
It's all Jay-Z. And he was working with R. Kelly, and they were making so many records together. You know, they made all of those records together. They both fucked Aaliyah. They shared so much in common. Maybe that was because he was fucking the girl that didn't want you.
Oh. Let the church say amen.
I don't know. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why you moved his ass around and out of Rockefeller so tough and then just moved right over to Def Jam. By the way, wasn't this all around the time when Aaliyah died?
Yeah.
And Beyonce's solo career was struggling? Jam on your horn now, that fucking bullshit ass record. From the Austin Powers shit, it was some of the worst shit ever. They were having a hard time taking her solo. And then Aaliyah died. And then they brought Rich Harrison in, and your love got me thinking so crazy right now. She liked posing with him in pictures for Page 6. Aaliyah didn't. She fell in love with Dane. And Aaliyah's gone, and, you know. You have to start asking yourself questions after being in this business for this long. If you're a halfway intelligent person, when do you start questioning how lucky some motherfuckers keep getting?
Right.
Is it really a conspiracy if the same person keeps benefiting off the same kind of tragedy over and over and over again? So to answer your question, I'm sure he's always gonna be a billionaire, and I'm sure he's got great things to happen. I mean, look, he's got the job with the NFL. He's hooking all his friends up with the halftime shows. I mean, think about it. Think about the halftime shows. Jennifer Lopez, Shakira, all Rock Nation. Now Rihanna, and then we had the whole LA thing, which of course he was involved in that, and then they pulled Mary J. Blige off to, you know, make sure she got that money for Kendall, and you know, they had that whole moment, you know, but all he's doing is using his friends and the people that he fucks with, or at least the people that signs his non-disclosure agreements, he keeps getting them the Super Bowl gigs. So I mean, like, he's doing all kinds of stuff, you know, and I do not begrudge him. It's just, if you gotta do the kind of things that he's done to get where he's gotten, well, fuck it, I don't want it that bad.
So I'm looking, and Chestnut Checkers, I fucks with their content, I do. I think they do an awesome job. So I'm looking, and they got something about Master P and Brian McKnight exposing their ungrateful children. Now I can understand why Master P is trying to do like some damage control because he robbed his son. I said as much myself. I believe Romeo completely. Because when that nigga was back with my girlfriend Kima Dyson from Total back in the day, he was cheap as fuck and he was worth hundreds of millions of dollars in. Master P cheap as fuck, so I know he robbed his son. Like, if a woman will leave Master P to marry a man that owns a car dealership, you gotta ask why she dropped that millionaire. And she's had a great life with Carlos, but it wasn't enough to stay with Master. He ain't have enough going on. Well, she danced by Paris. She was dancing at Delilah's, Dale Spring Garden, and Delaware Avenue the same time that Amber Rose was when she met Kanye West. So Brian was one of my girlfriend from high school's clients. But see, the thing that most people don't know is that nigga got a real sick fetish because he used to pay her extra so that he could choke her out and punch in her fucking eye. And then he would just sit there and fuck her and beat her and fuck her and beat her. And sometimes I would go and I would pick her up after calls. And I'll never forget the one time I came to pick her up after she had been with Brian. And it was just nuts because her eye was all black, her lip was sitting out, he loses her tooth. And I'm like, this is the kind of shit, this nigga's married to my cousin. And in a fucked up way, I was kind of like, well, at least he's smart enough to not do it to my cousin. At least he pays pros. Because if he did that, my cousin was gonna take him on a hunting trip. And you can fuck all them goddamn records. Trust me when I tell you, my family would have took him on a hunting trip. And then we found out later, through my friend Javon Pearson, who was very, very, very good friends with my cousin Julie McKnight Johnson, found out that there was abuse going on in the home. So yes, Brian fucking McKnight, Mr. 1, a nightmare come true. 2, just wanna beat on you. 3, fucker. Fuck Brian McKnight. And he grew up 7-day Adventist just like me. Like his family went to Oakwood. You a 7-day Adventist, Brian. You know fucking better. But I'm not gonna sit there and have you disrespect my cousin's children by saying they're ungrateful and by saying they ain't got shit and saying that they jealous of your new fucking kids. Tell your new wife to get a mouth grill and to get a helmet for when you decide to go all fucking crazy like you do on the prostitutes that you pay to choke out and beat like a motherfucker while you fucking them, you dirty bitch. Fuck you, Brian McKnight.
Yes, that was just a couple of snippets from some interviews that Ms. Wright has been doing. And like I said before, Ms. Wright is the new Suge Knight. I'm calling it. She's the new Suge Knight. She got the whole industry scared of her. And I haven't heard anybody say anything back yet. But now, who is Ms. Wright? Hey, if you don't know, hey, let's take a listen to this.
Jaguar Wright is an American singer, songwriter, and actress from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She is known for her work as a member of the soul and R&B group The Roots and for her solo career. Wright has released several albums as a solo artist, including Denials, Delusions, and Decisions in Divorcing Neo to Marry Soul. She has also appeared in television shows and films, including Love and Hip Hop, Philadelphia and State Property 2.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, hey, that's Miss Jaguar Wright from Philly. And like I said, the new Suge Knight. So, is she hating or she just speaking her truth? Let the man on the street know down in the comments. And with that,